together and the Black Dragon's back! And I welcome all of you to my previously announced new blind LP Hyper Light Drifter. So, we're jumping right into this new game. So, as you can see, there are my previous attempts, and also I'm getting kinda old of this. This is a kinda podcast-like episode, because I recorded this, and for some odd reason my audio is not getting saved, and I don't know why. And I'm a bit annoyed by it right now, so I don't know what's the problem is, but I hope I can fix it this time. Also a cutscene, so I'm gonna shush my mouth now. And here we are on a cliff in the middle of nowhere for no really good reason, but at least the atmosphere is great. So what I gathered through the whole cutscene is there are 4 people, some kinds of kings or leaders, that have some pieces, and once they gathered them together they summoned something what they originally thought was good, but in reality it started destroying them, or something along these lines. I don't know, it's just a theory that I have. But I can't really do much with that theory. But we are pretty much in the dark right now. Also, we can't hurt ourselves at the fire, if anyone was wondering. Also, coughing up blood, because that's healthy for us. So, we're going across the controls here with the... I don't know right now because I don't have the controller in front of me. With the X button we can light the... No, with the A button we can light dish. With the X button we have a sword, and with the Y button we control a little buddy that is blinking right here. With him we pick up items. With the left shoulder button we heal ourselves, and with the other buttons we can't do anything just yet, but we will be able to a bit later. So let's use a little buddy to use an elevator in the middle of nowhere, because logic. I don't need it. You? If you need it in a video game, you're at the wrong place, really. So we are now in an underground place. We don't have to use the elevator again, even though our little buddy wants it. But we can light dash across these chasms. Yes, and we can destroy boxes and use our little buddy to pick up items, like heal items. And there is an enemy. Shush, be quiet. We're gonna attack him in sneak. And he ticked us back. He got a good counter, that little fellow there. And this is a skeleton. But I don't care. And another item. Yeah, more items. We can heal ourselves now and dash across another chasm. There are pillars like this. And those will activate bridges. We can cross bridges because it's convenient. So there it says, press Y to ping the HUD. I think the door is meant with the HUD because there's nothing where it pops up first. But if we press the A button at those walls that have those pixels there, we can climb up. And from this guy we get our distance weapon, the gun, because we need that. To be totally honest, in the first time I played it, I thought it was a map or something. So pretty stupid on my part, but hey, everybody can do mistakes. So with the gun, with the left shoulder button, with the left trigger we can aim, and with the right trigger we can shoot. And we need to destroy objects or enemies with our sword to charge up the gun. And also the first shot was a total miss in any way. So we have 2 bullets left in our gun and some way to go. So let's move up here and see that there are enemies. The game basically wants us to use the gun there, but I feel a bit safer to slash them just up. Also, more items. Healy items to be more precise. Let's dash across those chasms. And there's a Robo-Duty. But we can't do anything with him. No matter what, from which side we attack him or try to talk to him, that thing is dead. We can't do anything with it. So we just follow those light points up here, where there is some kind of an interface that we needed to find. Okay, we can't go down, but we can jump down. And we have now conveniently another bridge. And that bridge leads to another elevator. Convenient! I'm kind of a pro at the first area of this game by now because I had to play it so much, can you tell? But now for my, by now, favorite pastime action, destroying the plant life. And also that robot looked like a mech because it looked like you can sit inside of him, but you can't anymore. So let's destroy the bushes. Moving up and enjoying the beautiful sights. And that looks like a town with a floating island. Why is there a floating island at this town? Why do I ask too many questions? Maybe because I don't have an answer to either of those. Well, whatever. I got caught on the ledge. Whatever. Moving ahead, going down and see if we can find a way to the town. Would be pretty convenient, wouldn't it be? It would be, to be honest. It would really be very convenient. Oh, we covered more blood. Because there's red goo rising up from below. And with red goo? Did I say red goo? It's black goo. And with black goo, there comes monsters, apparently. That's the thing from the cutscene that was sliced in half at the beginning, but it sounds like something is happening. But nothing of the murder kind. Much more like the kind of we're getting saved. So thank you. You shouldn't have to do that, but thank you really for helping us and whatnot. So, a mysterious guy came across us and decided to save us. Very nice of him. And now he's wearing a red hat and a cloak, just like we were wearing a cloak, but not the red hat. I think he prepared something for us and is getting ready to leave us. But from here on out we are back in control. And we can see what he left us. A map! So let's take a look at the map. So the map, as you can see, is rather big. But there's more to this. We have 4 directions in which we can go. The upper region, left side, which looks like a bit of a ruined maze or something like this. It looks like ruins pretty much. Then the lower side, which is actually really small. It looks kind of like a beach or something like this. And then the right side, that looks like a temple maze or something. I'm not gonna touch that anytime soon, I think, because it looks confusing as hell. And, of course, the town with a little square inside. So, what I think for this LP, we're gonna start off with tackling the lower area first, because why not? Seems to be a good idea. Also, if we press the left trigger, we go inside our inventory where we can see if we have anything else, but we only have the gun at the moment. So there's nothing too big, and I didn't want to leave the map here because there's something else I wanted to show you, which I always have to figure out first how to do it, but it's the right trigger. And we get to this kind of map. I don't know what this map means, but it looks confusing and amazing at the same time. But I really don't know what that means. I have no clue, I don't know it. But I would love to figure out what that actually means. Maybe some kind of underground map or something like this, or an interface. There's an overview of the whole map situation, but whatever. We have a mirror in which we can see us. And what we can do with the mirror? We can smash it, because I hate my mirror reflection. Also, we can go around in this house and destroy all of his boxes, and you can turn out the lights. And it's kind of a nice little trick to show you how it would look like if you were in a dark area, that you have a little light bulb around you. So that's nice. So now we can go ahead. There is a hologram or something that I still don't have really any kind of clue what it tries to tell me. I looked at it so many times and I don't have any clue what it means. It's some kind of it's some kind of formation on the ground with some symbols on it. We need to collect stuff to lay onto it. I don't know. So let's just leave and hope that we find out what this thing is trying to tell us. And here's the nice little gimmick of the game. It's not a gimmick of the game. It's nice that we have a save point and it's a warp point at the same time. So we can warp here through the map every time. So if we go to the map now, we can warp to this place. But there is something. That place here, it looks strangely like the one we saw from the hologram. So we go across something really interesting, because if we want to attack you, if we want to use the sword, our character just nods. If we want to shoot, he just pushes his cloak aside. And if we want to try to aim, he hides himself behind the cloak. But we still get the reticle. And with the right trigger, with the right shoulder button, we can throw little pieces of meat, I guess. So feed the animals. And now listen closely. Because the music suddenly changed into a deep, dark rumbling. And if I stand here any longer, my character will decide to sit down into his idle position. There he is. And this little buddy floats next to him. That's cute. Considering that music. But whatever. Let's rise up again and move around in town and show you a little bit of the area. So we can go to the people and talk to them. And they quick back to us. But there are other people that are more interesting. The girls with the speech bubbles, because they have actual stories. There's a wolf kind of lady, and in the background there's another dude that we can't really see right now, but they seem to be attacked by monsters. Very peculiar. How do you get out this? Somebody came and saved their lives, it looks like. But she is laying on the ground already, so she probably took a little bit of beating. And the guy in the background, it's probably the dude we are talking to. In this picture we can have a better, we can see it a bit better. That's what I wanted to see. So there is a sword store, or more like a school. If we go inside of here, we can learn new techniques for the sword. This is, if we hold X, we have a charged slash. Here we can reflect bullets. I go across them again, because, again. And we have a dash slash. Because again, this is recorded separately, but I do my best to not make it obvious. And then there's another store that I really like. It's one unique one, I would say, because here we can get upgrades or talents for Light Dash. This looks like kind of backflip kinda esque thing. Then here we have a dash shield. That is probably the first thing I want to get because this looks really handy. And then we have a dash stab, which actually really looks cool. But the cool thing about this place is we can't do anything, but the panels light up underneath our feet. And to be honest, I don't have any clue why they do, but probably we can do something with them if we have a better upgrade for our light dash. I don't know yet, but I'm very eager to find out if this place really holds something for us in place or in store. But let's go and talk to some locals. There's this blue dude that's really sweet. Also there's the health store. I call it the health store because it's basically the store where we get healing potions. And this is the wolf lady from the story from the other dude. And then we go around here to one other very interesting dude. He also has a speech bubble, and if you take a look, you can see a resemblance. The dude he's talking about is himself, so he tells a story about himself. So it looks like he's coming to the city, looks very eager. He's in a dark alley and 5 people show up behind him and beat him up and rob him of his possessions. Well, that was a good arrival here. And now he's drinking all of his sorrows away. You know what, dude? Don't drink. But hey, if you have to drink, how about a little steak? Have a nice one. So here we have a grenade shop or bomb store, something like this. And here we can upgrade our weapon. Because yes, weapon. Gun, pew pew and everything. That's great, nice and everything. And this dude. If we talk to him, we can hear him fiddle on his guitar. It's a nice little touch and I really like it. So, but for this we're now gonna leave this episode right here. In the next episode, the second episode, we're gonna start looking down the area. Sorry. We're gonna explore the area down below, because I think it would be nice to start at the seemingly smallest area. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode, even though we did not do really much here. If you did enjoy it, please leave a comment down below. I really would appreciate that, and hope to see all of you to the next part of Hyper Light Drifter. So bye!